闭眼背雅思单词。
Monumental.
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 纪念碑的，纪念物的，不朽的，有重大意义的。
I take no real interest in monumental sculpture.
我对宏伟的雕塑并没有真正感兴趣。
I take no real interest in monumental sculpture.
Laboratory.
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 实验室、研究室。
This was demonstrated in a laboratory experiment with rats.
这点通过在实验室中用老鼠做试验得到证明。
This was demonstrated in a laboratory experiment with rats.
Collection.
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 收集、积聚、收藏。
He would show his collection by gaslight.
他会在燃气灯光下展示他的藏品。
He would show his collection by gaslight.
Inspect.
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 检查、检阅。
He carefully inspected his hand.
他仔细检查手中的牌。
He carefully inspected his hand.
Geometric.
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 几何的，几何学的。
Many pictures have been based on simple geometric designs.
许多图画是以简单的几何图案为基础的。
Many pictures have been based on simple geometric designs.
Vital.
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 生死攸关的，极其重要的，有生命力的。
Tourism is vital for the economy.
旅游业对于经济至关重要。
Tourism is vital for the economy.
Lawsuit.
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 诉讼、起诉。
Sears countered by filing an antitrust lawsuit.
希尔斯通过提交反垄断诉讼进行了反击。
Sears countered by filing an antitrust lawsuit.
Microcosm.
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 微观世界，缩影。
The macrocosm of the universe is mirrored in the microcosm of the mind.
宏观宇宙在人的心灵宇宙中得以反映。
The macrocosm of the universe is mirrored in the microcosm of the mind.
Campaign.
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 参加活动。
We are campaigning for law reform.
我们正从事法律改革运动。
We are campaigning for law reform.
Assistance.
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 协助、援助。
Can I be of any assistance?
我能有所帮助吗？
Can I be of any assistance?
Detect.
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 发现、察觉、侦查、探测。
The disease was detected during a routine checkup.
这种疾病是在一次例行体检中查出来的。
The disease was detected during a routine checkup.
Downsize.
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 缩小、紧缩。
American manufacturing organizations have been downsizing their factories.
美国制造商们一直在缩小他们工厂的规模。
American manufacturing organizations have been downsizing their factories.
Condemn.
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 声讨、极力谴责、给判刑。
Dante clearly condemns illicit love.
但丁明确地谴责不正当的恋情。
Dante clearly condemns illicit love.
Conflict.
conflict.
conflict,
冲突、抵触。
They have been the aggressors in this conflict.
他们一直是这场冲突中的挑衅者。
They have been the aggressors in this conflict.
commerce,
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 贸易、商业、交往、交流。
They have made their fortunes from industry and commerce.
他们从工商业中发了财。
They have made their fortunes from industry and commerce.
elicitation,
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 引出、诱出。
amateur,
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 业余的。
She was a keen amateur photographer.
他是一个痴迷的业余摄影師。
She was a keen amateur photographer.
Definition. definition. Definition.
定義釋義，清晰。
There is no generally accepted definition of life.
沒有一個對生活的普遍公認的定義。
There is no generally accepted definition of life.
lexicographer,
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 詞典編纂者。
dramatic,
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 引人注目的，戲劇性的，激動人心的，戲劇的。
She gave a dramatic shudder of repulsion.
他由於厭惡而身體劇烈發抖。
She gave a dramatic shudder of repulsion.
stockpile,
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 物資的大量儲備。
People are stockpiling food for the coming winter.
人們正在為即將到來的冬天大量儲備食物。
People are stockpiling food for the coming winter.
accustom,
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 使習慣於，
They're accustomed to the rigors of army life.
他們已習慣了軍旅生活的艱辛。
They're accustomed to the rigors of army life.
wonder,
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 诧異、奇怪、納悶。
Goodness, I wonder if he knows.
天哪，我不清楚他知不知道。
Goodness, I wonder if he knows.
entail,
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 牵涉，需要。
Unlike aerobics, walking entails no expensive fees for classes or clubs.
不像有氧運動，散步不需要昂貴的課時費或俱樂部費。
Unlike aerobics, walking entails no expensive fees for classes or clubs.
shave,
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 修面。
Johnson cut himself shaving.
約翰遜刮胡子時割傷了自己。
Johnson cut himself shaving.
nickel,
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 镍，5分镍幣。
A bad contractor may hide mistakes or blame someone else and nickel and dime you with extra charges.
一個不道德的承包商可能會隱瞞自身的失誤或歸咎他人，以額外的收費耗盡你的經費。
A bad contractor may hide mistakes or blame someone else and nickel and dime you with extra charges.
mansion,
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 大廈、宅邸。
The mansion has been put up for sale.
該豪宅已待售。
The mansion has been put up for sale.
summary,
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 概括的、簡略的。
Each film gets a snappy 2-line summary.
每部影片都配有2行簡潔明快的內容提要。
Each film gets a snappy 2-line summary.
inferior,
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 较差的、次的、低劣的、级别低的、较低的。
The cassettes were of inferior quality.
这些合适磁带质量较差。
The cassettes were of inferior quality.
spine,
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 脊椎、脊柱、刺、刺毛、枢脊、域中心。
Her spine curved.
她的脊柱弯了。
Her spine curved.
deficiency,
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 缺乏、不足。
AIDS stands for Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome.
AIDS 是的首字母缩写。
AIDS stands for Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome.
humanistic,
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 人文主义的、人性的。
Religious values can often differ greatly from humanistic morals.
宗教价值观常常和人文主义道德观相去甚远。
Religious values can often differ greatly from humanistic morals.
artificial,
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 人工的、人造的、假的、矫揉造作的、模拟的。
The sauce was glutinous and tasted artificial.
这种黏酱尝起来感觉不自然。
The sauce was glutinous and tasted artificial.
removal,
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 除去、免职、搬迁。
They rejected a demand for the removal of all nuclear weapons.
他们拒绝了清除所有核武器的要求。
They rejected a demand for the removal of all nuclear weapons.
mosquito,
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 蚊子。
A single mosquito can infect a large number of people.
一只蚊子就能传染很多人。
A single mosquito can infect a large number of people.
transcend,
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 超越、胜过、优于。
She felt herself transcending time and space.
她感觉自己正在超越时空。
She felt herself transcending time and space.
employ,
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 雇用、用、使用。
she employed a gardener,
她雇了一个园丁。
she employed a gardener,
corrode,
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 腐蚀、侵蚀。
Engineers found the structure had been corroded by moisture.
工程师们发现这个构件已经被湿气腐蚀了。
Engineers found the structure had been corroded by moisture.
herdsman,
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 牧人。
comment,
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 注释评论。
I forbore to comment on this.
我不予评论它。
I forbore to comment on this.
comparatively,
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 相对的、比较的。
The life of the troops was still comparatively austere.
部队生活相对而言仍然简朴。
The life of the troops was still comparatively austere.
balcony,
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 阳台、楼座。
Chris unhooked the shutters and went out on the balcony.
克里斯把百叶窗从挂钩上放下来，然后走到了阳台上。
Chris unhooked the shutters and went out on the balcony.
fair,
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 公平的地，
weather conditions were fair,
天气状况晴好。
weather conditions were fair,
critic,
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 批评家，爱挑剔的人。
Turner is a writer and critic.
特纳是一位作家和评论家。
Turner is a writer and critic.
compatible,
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 兼容的，合得来的。
Free enterprise, he argued, was compatible with Russian values and traditions.
他辩称，自由企业与俄罗斯的价值观和传统是相容的。
Free enterprise, he argued, was compatible with Russian values and traditions.
conditioner,
condititioner,
conditioner,
护发素、护发剂、调节物、调节器、调节装置。
The air conditioner thrummed.
空调嗡嗡作响。
The air conditioner thrummed.
typhoon,
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 台风。
enable,
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 使能够，使成为可能。
The hot sun enables the grapes to reach optimum ripeness.
炙热的阳光使葡萄能达到最佳成熟状态。
The hot sun enables the grapes to reach optimum ripeness.
consist,
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 由组成，由构成，在于，存在于。
The galaxy consists of 100 billion stars.
银河系由1000亿颗恒星组成。
The galaxy consists of 100 billion stars.
desirable,
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 值得拥有的，合意的，可取的，有利的。
Prolonged negotiation was not desirable.
拖得很长的谈判是不受欢迎的。
Prolonged negotiation was not desirable.
preparation,
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 准备，预备，制剂。
Rub the surface of the wood in preparation for the varnish.
打磨木头的表面，为上油漆做准备。
Rub the surface of the wood in preparation for the varnish.
profession,
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 行业，职业，宣称，表白。
Harper was a teacher by profession.
哈珀的职业是教师。
Harper was a teacher by profession.
compress,
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 压紧，压缩。
The 4 debates will be compressed into an 8-day period.
4场辩论将被压缩在8天内。
The 4 debates will be compressed into an 8-day period.
nursery,
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 幼儿教育的，
Even local nurseries charge $150 a week.
即便当地的托儿所每周也要收$150的费用。
Even local nurseries charge $150 a week.
embezzlement,
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 贪污、盗用。
He was later charged with embezzlement.
他后来被指控挪用公款。
He was later charged with embezzlement.
enjoyable,
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 令人愉快的，使人快乐的。
The book is enjoyable hokum.
该书是饶有趣味的胡扯。
The book is enjoyable hokum.
briefly,
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 暂时的，简要的。
He smiled briefly.
他短促的微微一笑。
He smiled briefly.
imagination,
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 想象， 想象出来的事物。
Latanya is a woman with a vivid imagination.
拉塔尼亚是一个想象力丰富的女人。
Latanya is a woman with a vivid imagination.
underneath,
underneath.
underneath,
在下面，
The device exploded underneath a van.
那个装置在一辆面包车底下爆炸了。
The device exploded underneath a van.
resistance,
resistance.
resistance,
反抗、抵制、抵抗力、抵抗性、阻力、电阻。
Generally speaking, there was no resistance to the idea.
总的说来，没有对这个主义的抵制。
Generally speaking, there was no resistance to the idea.
eminent,
eminent.
eminent,
傑出的、顯赫的。
The award was established in 1902 as a special distinction for eminent men and women.
该奖设立于1902年，作为特别荣誉颁给杰出的男士和女士。
The award was established in 1902 as a special distinction for eminent men and women.
discrepancy,
discrepancy.
discrepancy,
不同、矛盾、
The discrepancies resulted from different methods of computation.
差异源于不同的计算方法。
The discrepancies resulted from different methods of computation.
spectrum,
spectrum.
spectrum,
谱、光谱、频谱、范围、幅度。
She'd seen his moods range across the emotional spectrum.
他见过他在各种情感间的情绪变化。
She'd seen his moods range across the emotional spectrum.
emperor,
emperor.
emperor,
皇帝、君主。
Emperor Akihito of Japan has been enthroned in Tokyo.
日皇明仁已在东京登基。
Emperor Akihito of Japan has been enthroned in Tokyo.
classical,
classical.
classical,
古典的、传统的、经典的。
She had a classical, womanly shape.
她有一副标准的女人味儿十足的身材。
She had a classical, womanly shape.
Roll film.
rollfilm.
Roll film.
感光胶卷。
uniform,
uniform.
uniform,
相同的、一致的。
He was wearing a brown uniform.
她穿着一件棕色制服。
He was wearing a brown uniform.
refund,
Refund.
refund,
退款。
We claimed a refund from the association, but they would not pay up.
我们向该协会要求退款，但他们不肯把钱吐出来。
We claimed a refund from the association, but they would not pay up.
isolated,
Isolated.
isolated,
隔离的、分离的、与世隔绝的、偏僻的、孤立的、孤独的、个别的。
Many of the refugee villages are in isolated areas.
许多难民村位于偏僻的地方。
Many of the refugee villages are in isolated areas.
diesel,
Diesel.
diesel,
柴油、柴油机、柴油车。
The buses run on diesel.
这些公共汽车使用的是柴油。
The buses run on diesel.
privilege,
Privilege.
privilege,
特权、优惠、特许。
It must be a privilege to know such a man.
认识这样一个人必是一种荣幸。
It must be a privilege to know such a man.
antiquated,
Antiquated.
antiquated,
陈旧的、过时的、废弃的。
Many factories are so antiquated they are not worth saving.
许多工厂太陈旧，以致不值得保留。
Many factories are so antiquated they are not worth saving.
Substitute.
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 代替，
They were substituting violence for dialogue.
他们那时在以暴力代替对话。
They were substituting violence for dialogue.
Steep.
step.
Steep.
陡峭的，过高的，急剧的。
They climbed a steep embankment.
他们爬上了一个陡峭的堤岸。
They climbed a steep embankment.
Discontinue.
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 停止，中断，不连续。
The Leica M2 was discontinued in 1967.
徕卡 M2 型照相机于1967年停产。
The Leica M2 was discontinued in 1967.
Blaze.
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 熊熊燃烧，发光，迸发。
The gardens blazed with color.
公园里色彩缤纷，艳丽夺目。
The gardens blazed with color.
Steer.
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 引导，驾驶，
What is it like to steer a ship this size?
驾驶这样大小的船会怎么样呢？
What is it like to steer a ship this size?
Violate.
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 违反，违犯，违背，亵渎，侵犯，干扰。
These men were violating her family's privacy.
这些男人在侵犯她的家庭隐私。
These men were violating her family's privacy.
Event.
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 事件，比赛项目。
Events are moving fast.
事件进展很快。
Events are moving fast.
Mysterious.
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 神秘的，诡秘的。
The water is very deep and mysterious looking.
水很深，而且看起来很神秘。
The water is very deep and mysterious looking.
Scatter.
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 散开，驱散，撒，撒播。
He picked up the scattered toys.
他把散落的玩具捡了起来。
He picked up the scattered toys.
Fumes.
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 烟，气，气。
The fumes made them woozy.
烟熏得他们头晕。
The fumes made them woozy.
Fake.
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 假的，
She's a phony, a fake.
他是个伪君子骗子。
She's a phony, a fake.
Exhaustion.
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 精疲力竭，耗尽。
He is suffering from exhaustion.
他精疲力竭。
He is suffering from exhaustion.
Agency.
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 机构，代理，代办。
I joined a dating agency.
我加入了一家婚介所。
I joined a dating agency.
Begrimed.
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 污秽的，
Alluvial.
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 地冲击的，淤积的。
Coupon.
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 优惠券，票证，配给券，参赛表，订货单。
People were very possessive about their coupons.
人们极爱独享优惠券。
People were very possessive about their coupons.
Fascinating.
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 迷人的，
There's something morbidly fascinating about the thought.
这个想法有种令人病态的痴迷的因素。
There's something morbidly fascinating about the thought.
Appearance.
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 出现，外观，
Don't be fooled by his appearance.
不要被他的外表所蒙蔽。
Don't be fooled by his appearance.
Agenda.
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 议程，议程表。
What's on your agenda for tomorrow?
你明天日程有什么安排？
What's on your agenda for tomorrow?
Abstract.
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 抽象的，
His abstracts are held in numerous collections.
他的抽象画被纳入到很多收藏中。
His abstracts are held in numerous collections.
Span.
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 横跨，持续。
The apartment was spick and span.
这套公寓非常干净整洁。
The apartment was spick and span.
Bizarre.
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 奇形怪状的，怪诞的。
Fantasies cannot harm you, no matter how bizarre or far out they are.
无论多么荒诞或怪异的幻想都伤害不到你。
Fantasies cannot harm you, no matter how bizarre or far out they are.
Ascribe.
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 法归因于，
We do not ascribe a superior wisdom to government or the state.
我们并不将圣人依筹的智慧归属于政府或国家。
We do not ascribe a superior wisdom to government or the state.
Poll.
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 对进行民意测验，获得选票。
More than 18,000 people were polled.
18000多人接受了民意测验。
More than 18,000 people were polled.
Allure.
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 诱惑，吸引。
It's a game that has really lost its allure.
这是一场已经真正失去其魅力的比赛。
It's a game that has really lost its allure.
Minority.
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 少数，少数民族。
It was a salutary experience to be in the minority.
做少数派是种磨练人的经历。
It was a salutary experience to be in the minority.
Publicity.
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 宣传、宣扬，公众的注意、名声。
The case has attracted wide publicity.
这个案件得到广泛的关注。
The case has attracted wide publicity.
Spite.
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 恶意、怨恨，
In spite of great peril, I have survived.
尽管危险巨大，我还是活了下来。
In spite of great peril, I have survived.
Reference.
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 参考、参考书目、提及、涉及、证明书、介绍。
They publish reference books.
他们出版参考书。
They publish reference books.
Chamber.
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 是，洞穴、堂。
The chamber was ablaze with light.
该大厅当时灯火辉煌。
The chamber was ablaze with light.
Preferable.
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 更可取的、更好的、更合意的。
Prevention of a problem is always preferable to trying to cure it.
防止出现问题，总是比试图解决问题更可取。
Prevention of a problem is always preferable to trying to cure it.
Stringent.
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 严格的、苛刻的、紧缩的、短缺的、银根紧的、迫切的。
The president has gone on television to defend stringent new security measures.
该总统在电视上为严格的新安全措施进行了辩护。
The president has gone on television to defend stringent new security measures.
Arrange.
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 安排、排列。
We can arrange this for a small charge.
我们收取少量的费用就可以安排这事。
We can arrange this for a small charge.
Trivialize.
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 使显得不重要、轻视、淡化。
It never ceases to amaze me how the business world continues to trivialize the world's environmental problems.
工商界继续轻视世界的环境问题，这一直令我感到惊讶。
It never ceases to amaze me how the business world continues to trivialize the world's environmental problems.
Depart.
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 离开、启程。
We held services for the departed.
我们为死者举行了葬礼。
We held services for the departed.
Incongruity.
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 不和谐、不相称、不协调或不一致的事物。
She smiled at the incongruity of the question.
她面对这样突兀的问题露出了微笑。
She smiled at the incongruity of the question.
Commitment.
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 委托、许诺、承担义务。
I've got a lot of commitments.
我有很多要做的事。
I've got a lot of commitments.
Cantonese.
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 广东人，广东话。
His father was an actor in the Cantonese opera company.
他父亲曾是越剧团的一名演员。
His father was an actor in the Cantonese opera company.
Fossil.
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 化石，老顽固。
Burning fossil fuels uses oxygen and produces carbon dioxide.
燃烧化石燃料消耗氧气，并产生二氧。